For 40 years, the Metra Park grounds have played a very important and vital role in the Yellowstone County's community. From the fair to big-name performers such as Elton John and the Eagles to the Father's Day tornado of 2010, the history of Metra is rich with story. But its future, exactly what that future is, continues to be the focus. Q2's Brandon Sullivan goes on special assignment tonight.
I think the future of Metra Park is going to be slow moving. I think that there's a lot of people looking at options. I think most everybody's on board. We got to do something to improve it. What is it, and what's the timetable, and what's the priority?
Someone needs to come to the table between the Chamber of Commerce and the commissioners and hire a outside agency to put together a great layout of what the future could look like down there, and have some big thinkers in there. Our county commissioners are not designed to be big thinkers like that. They're designed to manage the county. You have to bring in people that do this for a living.
As of today, one of Montana's oldest and most recognizable entertainment venues has no immediate plans for major renovations. That was pretty much the case almost 7 years ago when the Father's Day tornado forced the Billings community to reevaluate.
No, I'm telling you, it's tearing the building apart. Like the whole roof is in the air.
The 2010 tornado ripped through the Rimrock Auto Arena, tearing off the roof and gutting much of the building. Many in the community hoped for a brand new facility. Instead, county commissioners used over $28 million of insurance money and $6 million of the county's money to repair and refurbish the arena and some of the outlying facilities that incurred damage from the tornado. To this day, there are those who are critical of the county's decision. But County Commissioner John Oslin says starting from scratch was just not possible.
No, Brandon, that wasn't the case at all. It wasn't financially possible to start over. All of the expensive parts of the arena, all the concrete that was there still exists. And you'd probably be talking a couple $100 million in bonding to try to get that done with no revenue stream to ever pay for it.
According to a report published by the Big Sky Economic Development, Metra Park is occupied with events 330 to 335 days a year, a total indirect, direct, and induced impact of more than $150 million annually. The county was not about to lose out on possible revenue, so the rush was on to get things back up and running.
We're up and ready, we're open for business, and we'll be ready for the fair in just a short period of time. We met with the insurance adjusters this morning, and the commission gave them one point of view loud and clear. We want to be up and running as quick as possible.
Metra Park is an economic engine. The Rimrock Auto Arena, the tornado that happened Father's Day a few years back, offered a unique opportunity to rebuild the arena, and we put a lot of money into making sure the facility was great.
Are we proud of that place down there? That's really the question. And I don't think anybody's really proud of the place. If you go to any other place, you say, wow, this is nice. You know, here it's adequate. Okay, great. We actually have a little bit of a box office now. We have a little bit of a look on it. But, you know, that's just lipstick on a pig, you know, at the end of the day.
When you pull into Billings, right now you basically see what they call the backside, and it's not very attractive. And we should change that appearance to where no matter what angle you approach this facility from, you go, wow, that's pretty nice. That's a nice place.
You know, when you travel around and go to different venues at bigger places, you know, like the brand new one out in Sioux Falls, I mean, you think, why can't we do that? Well, we probably should, but it's where do you get the dough?
The money's there. Their money's never been a problem. It's putting an idea together that justifies the money and gets the creativeness out, and then the money flows. We're totally missing the game. That grandstand down there is, I don't know how old it is, but it's terrible. It needs to be just demolished, and we need to start fresh.
But not everyone feels that way.
Overall, the facility's great. It's a wonderful facility. I think it's the biggest and best economic generator of the region. We're very proud of it. I would like to see in the next 10 years that all of the old horse barns are gone and that maybe we even have the possibility of a dirt arena back there. I think 10 years down the road you could see that whole backside remodeled.
Rimrock Auto Arena has had its share of upgrades, most notably to the sound system, over $1 million. But where it excels in acoustics, it falls short visually. And with no up-to-date video boards, in-house production team, digital signs or display panels, advertising is limited and fan engagement is non-existent.
If you've been anywhere else in the United States and you come back, that's when you really realize how far behind we really are.
Well, I can tell you that there are a lot of people that have that vision that you're talking about. Where are we going? What can we do next? And we're in baby step mode right now.
One of the things I'm passionate about is that we all stop playing in our sandboxes and realize that we're in this together.
It's good that we can have the discussion, and it's good that we can have differing opinions on it, but I like the philosophy of better budget management, tightening the belt, setting the priorities, funding them one at a time, and not borrowing money.
We can't be just complacent that this is as good as it gets. You know, we're winning awards and we have all these other amenities. We really have a long ways to go, especially if we're going to compete with anything in our region.
Biggest place in Montana, Billings, Montana. QT's Brandon Sullivan joining us now. And Brandon, there is reason for excitement, though, for the Metra.
Yeah, I mean, they're already on track for record ticket sales this year. I mean, we're only just getting into March.
Right.
Ray Massey, Bill Dutcher, everybody over there has done a phenomenal job. And Rimrock Auto Arena is putting on events, and they're bringing in money. That's clear.
You know, it's worth mentioning, too, when we talk about the Metra and where it stands with priorities in Yellowstone County, the jail itself, they're working on an expansion of that. So where does it fall among the list of priorities?
Yeah, I mean, that's hard to say. I mean, the Yellowstone Jail has been a priority for a long time, and so now that ball is rolling, that's going to happen. That's their priority. I mean, the county commissioners have a tough job. I mean, we don't have a sales tax here, right. So how do we pay for this? Well, that's where we, need somebody or some people to step up and really be creative and come up with something. I mean, right now they are going to put asphalt in front of the grandstands. They're going to lay new asphalt, and they're trying to improve the infrastructure at the Rimrock Auto Arena at least, and some of the other buildings. But I don't know, 189 acres out there.
They hope to
prime
have
territory.
That's true. 40 more years of Metra. They want it to be good.
It'll be 50 in 9 years.
50 and 9.
50.
Wow. All right, Brandon. Thank you very much.
Yeah.